Hello, I've got a question on the blog that I think really merits an answer through the Snapshot. We've had a lot of people ask in the last few weeks about teachers who have no teaching license or who have not gone through any kind of pedagogical or other program. Now, I need everybody to understand, I firmly believe there is more to teaching than content knowledge. Content knowledge is important, but pedagogy is also really important. But I had a report put together on all of the teachers. Understand we've got in the Granite District, about 3,700 teachers, about 3,500 FTE. Not everybody teaches a full schedule. But inside of that group, we have a number of student teachers who are teaching for us as interns. So they've taken all of their coursework and are teaching as interns or as student teachers. The largest group are people who are licensed, but they're teaching out of their area of licensure on a letter of authorization. We've got about 800 of those. We've got about 600 people that are working on a license through an alternative route to licensure program. So they're teaching for us, and they're completing the coursework. So they all have a bachelor's degree, but they're completing the coursework, both pedagogy and in some areas, in some cases, content, while they're working. Understand that anybody who hasn't fulfilled a content piece is not teaching that content. Let's say somebody's working on a Math Level 4 endorsement. They're not teaching the secondary Math 3 classes until they've successfully passed the requisite content courses there. They may be teaching secondary Math 1 or some of the junior high classes. But as far as the new option that the State Board of Education made available here a little bit ago, where somebody with a bachelor's degree and no pedagogy background can be hired and licensed by the district, which is interesting, and not have any requirement to get any further pedagogy training or coursework. We don't have anybody in that category. Now, I have had some people working on alternative route to licensure say, these pedagogy classes, they're kind of a pain, and they keep me from going home at night and so on. And I'm sensitive to that, really having worked on my administrative licensure while working full time and having a family. So I'm sensitive to wanting to get home at the end of the day. But the question that some people have asked is, can we turn our ARLs, right, where they're taking the pedagogy and content classes, can we just turn those into that new APT where you just license us and we don't have to take any additional courses? I respectfully denied those requests because, and I'll say it again, folks, there's more to teaching than content knowledge. And so although there are a number of ways nowadays that somebody can become a fully licensed Level 2 teacher, we're committed to the proposition that occurs only after both content and pedagogy coursework has been completed. I hope that's helpful. I hope that answers that question. Thank you much.